I'm telling women this valuable lesson. I'll tell you what I'll tell you. Is that who he is now is who he's going to be 20 years, more or less. I'm talking about the shit like, is he neat? Is he tidy? That's who he's going to be. Are you messy? That's who most likely you're going to be, unless you make a concerted effort to change all that stuff. If he's into video games, he's probably going to continue to be into video games. Does he smoke pot all day? He's probably going to fucking do that too. That's his jam. If he's into bowling, cosplay, cards, whatever gay ass shit he's into.
What's wrong with bowling?
I don't know. I just threw it out there. I don't take it personally. But I mean, look, hey, and on the same token, okay, so that this cuts both ways. So, you know, if you're dating a girl who's like, I like Bauhaus and I route my touring schedule around an obscure 80s goth band, you're not going to like me. You're not going to like the fact that I got a weird fucking goth room in my house, or that I listen to the music I listen to, or I eat fucking weird food. Like, it's just preferences, and you got to pick and choose like what you can tolerate for the long haul. It's just the truth, like that. And then women get all mad at the guy for those little things. It's like, dude, you married a fucking slob. You married a nerd. You married these guys as they are. And then 20 years from now, you're going to get mad at him because he's like that. It's just like, dude, no, you just married the thing that you can tolerate. And then you work through shit, I guess, over the course of many years. Now, the intrinsic qualities, that's the biggest deal too. Like, are they high moral character? Do they lie? All that stuff. That's really the important thing, I think. And also what's important to you. Like, I'll tell you the truth. Really, between Tom and me, I've never yelled at him, not once, for like, you left dishes in the sink. I've asked him. I've never yelled at him for, you didn't take out the trash. Because we're both pigs. So it's likely my plate that's in the sink and not even his. And B, I know who I married. The guy does not do that shit, okay? But guess what we both decided on really early is that we're going to prioritize our finances such that we hire a cleaning lady. So we had a cleaning lady when we could not afford a cleaning lady, because we were both like, nope, we're not doing this. We are agreeing as a couple. So, you know, there's that way. I have always said, listen, either you marry a guy who is tidy or a guy that can afford to hire you a housekeeper. And that way you won't fight about that shit. Or you make the money that you can pay for the housekeeper, whatever you guys decide on. So apropos this discussion, you ladies are going to fucking love this one. This just about blew my cooch apart into 5,000 parts. I found this TikTok. Don't play it yet. Listen, I feel like I've been really unfair to Gen Z in the last, few years. Since I've discovered you. No, I've been trying to understand. I always seek to understand, but I gotta give Gen Z props on their constant trying to equalize everything, and like they want to level the playing field on all fronts, which is fucking admirable. Great. I hope it happens. Amazing. Okay. So here's this email that came in, which like, this shit is so funny, dude. Cause I'm like, okay. Hey, Mommy Jeans, I turned 30 this year and I have 2 children, a 5 and a 1-year-old. I recently got my BA and I'm focusing on my career. My husband works full time and so do I. Lately, I've had to work nights, but I still take my boy to activities. Even with this, I feel like I'm deduced to about 4 to 5 hours Monday through Friday with my kids, sometimes less. Then I have them all weekend. I still am responsible for 90% of the household, everyday dishes, laundry, meals, etc. My husband has stepped up, but it's still uneven, even though we work close to the same amount of hours. Is it wrong to want it all? Fulfilling family and a career. Are my kids losing something important? I feel guilty for being happier now that the rules of childcare are more along the co-parenting lines. My husband is super supportive, but it does take a toll on our relationship. For some reason, it takes a toll on your relationship. Well, yeah, you guys are parents. So what are your thoughts? She's asking me what my thoughts are. I have so many fucking thoughts about this. Okay, so first of all, yeah, another subject nobody talks about, by the way, is that kids take a toll on your relationship. This is like, they should have a seminar when you get pregnant, and they're like, listen, here's what's going to happen. The woman is going to carry this child and do the most of the work for this child and feel fucking really resentful for it. Most of us, I would say the average male-female relationship, especially people in my generation, the woman will carry the brunt of the responsibility. The man will feel the pressure to provide more and maybe go that direction on the outside of the home parameter, but the woman is in charge of the blah, 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 okay? And that will create resentment, and you'll want to fucking kill your husband because you're the one that's up at 4 a.m. breastfeeding and your body's thrashed and you're the one that your career is going to suffer and da. It's all setbacks for the woman. And that's why it does take a toll on your relationship. So especially with a 1-year-old, and the two of you are working together as a team to do this, which is outstanding. It sounds really progressive and great. But yeah, you don't have time for each other. And that's when the relationship suffers. So like what I've learned with Tom over the years is like you have to make each other the priority because you're top of the pyramid, right? Like mommy and daddy are the top. And if mommy and daddy aren't solid, the whole thing falls apart. So like, I know it's tough. You guys have a small kid and one that's like kind of up and going there, but you got to make each other a priority to hang out. And Tom and I don't always do it. It's almost impossible with both of our careers and blah, 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 but we try. Okay. So that's one thought there. I love this. And she's 30. Okay. So you're like of this new gen, this evolved gen. My husband has stepped up, but it's still uneven. Of course it's uneven, baby. This is one of the fucking things about motherhood too that I feel like no one says is that you're the mom. You're Sarah Connor, bitch. The vessel comes through you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're mom. You're number one. You're always going to be number one. The baby grew in you. The baby comes out of you. He'll never, ever feel the same way. Maybe he does. I don't know. But truly, they don't get it the way that you do because you're the mom, dude. I'm telling you, when my baby cried, I remember in the very beginning, I would feel it in my body. Like even now when Julian is more of the crier in the night, I know exactly what the cry is. Oh, that's not a big one. That's a bad dream. Okay. Or oh no, he just puked in his bed. I better get over there. Like Tom does not have the same radar that I do to that attunement. And that is your blessing as a mom. That's why we can do this shit. It's what nature gave us, this mother's intuition. Listen, mother earth. The earth is the mother. What is the rest? The fucking sky is the dad. Father time, he kills you. Yeah, he kills stuff. The father kills. But the feminine is Mother Earth, right? God is the father, but mother is earth because we're rooted in that stuff. We create life, we grow life, and we maintain life. So it will always be uneven. I think in that regard. I don't know. But then there are guys who are like super, super great dads and they're super sensitive and great. Cool. So this is what I wanted to bring your attention because I've just heard about this book called The Fair Play Method. I have not read it yet. I actually came across it on a TikTok. So the Fair Play Method, this is Fair Play, a game-changing solution for when you have too much to do and more life to live. So I think what I'm gathering is the book is about trying to even the playing field between household duties, between men and women, between child rearing, and it makes fucking sense. Like, yeah, why wouldn't you be able to co-parent in a more equal manner? And yeah, if you're both working full time, why does she have to do all the fucking stuff and work too? It's intuitive. So it started, okay. Anyway, I'm not going to read what this is about, but play this TikTok that I sent to you and I'm going to read it because it has music on it. So this is a TikTok of a man and he's saying how he helps even the playing field between he and his wife. And I just about fell out of my chair when I saw this. Okay, so here we go. There's a baby in a crib. It starts with that. I've been reading, it's a male voice, of the Fair Play Method book. And so I've been trying to implement some of the ideas, even though it's not complete CPE. I don't know what's CPE?
Child protective energy?
Co-parenting energy?
Yeah, some shit like that. Well, you read the book. I don't fucking know. Okay, 2, to take over the whole workload at the end of the night after we both had a long day, but she's been working with Everly. That's the baby. So basically he's saying, I'm going to help. The wife has been home with this baby all day. She's exhausted. I work, but I'm going to come home and do house chores. I mean, are you guys... I'm fucking floored. Like, this is so great. This is such like... What? I can't believe this exists. Okay, go ahead. She's much more tired. The other day, I showed a video of me making this list of all the things that need to be getting done at the end of the day, mostly so that she doesn't have to remember. She doesn't have to remind me. Listen to this, bitches. You're going to fucking die. This guy has got a list. Don't move it. So has a list so that she doesn't have to nag me. It's like Aspen out. Aspen, that's a dog. Feed the dog, change the water bowl, take out like all the stuff that a woman normally has to nag the guy. He's like, yeah, I just made a checklist. And now she doesn't have to nag me. Okay, go ahead. She doesn't have to nag me to do them. I can't tell you how often she actually asked to remind me to feed the dog, do the milk, and or close and lock the door. By me creating this list, I mean, showing it to her and getting consent from her. That's the best part. It's so gay. She doesn't have to think about it anymore. It's completely in my ownership now. Oh my God. I'm not even close to being done with the fair play method journey, but I hope this helps to share what we were so far. I don't know. A dad that hates being nagged, but does all the same thing towards every night for the most part. I mean, I'm fucking blown away. I mean, this is pretty amazing. Look, he's like, lights off. First of all, it's so stupid that, I mean, how retarded are guys that they're like, I have to turn the lights off at the end of the night and lock the doors. Are you guys this dumb?
No.
No.
This guy kind of sucks, I think.
And I know. I'm like, are you this stupid? Well, Chad, you're sensitive, Chad. You're like new Gen Z Chad. So tell me your
not
thoughts.
Gen Z.
But you know what I mean.
He's a boomer, just like
Yeah,
you.
He's a boomer, but
No.
He's like 40.
No.
no, but you're sensitive, Chad, and I think you're more evolved emotionally than most of us as Studio Janes. There, I
Yes,
said
that
it.
is true.
Okay, so go ahead.
Oh,
What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, just remember to do those things.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like most of those things you just do in your routine. It's more of like maybe like a personality organized type person that needs that. But I think a lot of people kind of do that.
No,
Intuitively?
they don't. Can I
No?
tell you, I've dated men my whole life. A lot of guys don't know basic shit like this. Like truly.
That's wild.
Yeah, maybe
Tom
it's just,
doesn't know basic shit like turn off the fucking lights. Yeah, he doesn't know. No, baby. And a lot of women listening to this, their husbands don't do this shit. Okay. You guys are different. Well, you live alone. Maybe you do it.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it. Is like if you live alone long enough, it's like, well, I have to do this shit, so it becomes your routine.
Yeah, it's like no one else is going to do it, so have to.
yeah, you're not going to sleep with the lights on. You got to remember to turn those off.
You're gonna feed your animal.
Right.
No, you'd be surprised, Tom.
How many dead dogs have you guys
I mean,
come up with?
I when I would leave town, I remember being like, "Did you feed Bitsy?" Whoa, shit! Like literally, if I didn't do it, the dog was long dead. You guys, Bitsy died 10 years ago. You know, you have to remind them to do basic human stuff. You do. Most dudes, yeah. Did you like that highlight? I mean, how much fun was that? Why don't you watch a bunch more? We made a bunch more for you to watch. And then why don't you subscribe to my show? Subscribe to Where My Mom's At. That way, every time I drop an episode, you just get it. You don't have to think about it. And then hit the notification bell so you can get notified of all the great stuff that I make. Watch other highlight. Treat yourself. Get your life right.